Well then, let us continue. Previously, Rasmo and friends and deceased made their way beyond the wrong side of town into the sandhole and recovered the Marquis, who had been abducted by one faction of nefarious crime army, which was then defeated before we got there by other faction of nefarious crime army, which is disinterested in kidnapping. World map continues to routinely fluctuate in and out of existence. Rasmo, currently in monk state, learning a little bit of the punching arts. Good old Doc Boneless, who is of the healing arts. Or Genya, who has had very little chance to capitalize on archery in the hopes of moving up to better things. Clara is doing alright as a knight. Our half a wizard, alive and well. We have the fundaments of a team on the and then also these two, who I'm waiting for the story to take them away from me as they stop eating space in plot missions and letting me use and control my actual characters. Someday I'll be rid of both of you. Rest assured.
Rasmo.
Rasmo. Are there any fresh rumors? Nope, still no new rumors at bar. Just lectures on the 50 Years' War.
Ah, I just remembered. We lost our entire team last time.
Just the one time. The replacements are doing fine. We have no need of surplus humans. Ah. Many sorts of rod. Rod, staff, and board.
I will not be able to stay long, but I must be around for some Rasmo.
Partake in the Rasmo you can.
I will drink deep of the Rasmo.
Conserve it for the winter. A small cape.
I must draw from your vast stores of Rasmo money for but a small fee. Hello, I'm a proud Evilisian prince. I hold vast stores of war funds. For but a small donation of war funds, I can give you, and retake my my throne, I can give you access to my incredible wealth.
The fortunes of Rasmo. Let us very slightly escalate the equipment. Very slightly. Imagine this is slightly, a little, just a bit. Cancels death sentence. You got it. Someday we'll have regular bow to go with bowgun. Not a day too soon. Would also benefit from linen. I should consider buying linen. And again, we are also, as always, cripplingly short on funds. Someday that will change. Some future day. Perhaps we could borrow against it. No, linen is actually terribly expensive. Never mind. That is a precious strategic resource.
Linen is extremely valuable. That is in fact exactly
into the Swig.
That is in fact exactly why escutcheons are no good. It is because they are not shields when you get down to it. They're just crests. I'm fighting you with my family crest.
Fighting you with dignity itself.
Ah, so that's what it is. A random encounter has a blue thingo after the normal, zoom in. A story encounter does not.
All of our regular team. Let us see how destroyed they become in response to this encounter.
That is a good, well-rounded team. I like it.
Sword,
random encounters,
and gun.
In random encounters, you were not required to bring Rasmo. This is something that is worth noting.
Now, is the level scaling on random encounters based on Rasmo's level alone, or on some vague?
It is based
aggregation of
on the. It's actually not vague at all. It's very, very simple. It's based off of whoever you have who is the highest level in the encounter. So if you have, like, say, a level 10 person and the rest of your squad is level 8, your random encounter is a level 10 random encounter. But that's only if you decide to actually bring that character in on the fight. So if you just want to, not have as hard time of it and you just want to bring in
you can train your backbench.
Yes.
It'll be hit at an appropriate level of person to fight.
Yes. The story encounters, on the other hand, do not scale whatsoever. They are fixed. I believe you are fighting... Those are... Okay, it's red caps and black goblins, I think, and then the secret third variety.
The fourth
secret third
goblins.
Varieties. Yeah. Secret third varieties are rare, and most of them only show up in random encounters.
Alright, let's attempt a gambit. Let us see if that gob will attempt to move forward before that bow will fire. They did not. And nothing is learned.
Nothing is learned, however, nothing is lost. You attempted a gamble that was not required to succeed. Oh boy, I can just hear the haste sound in my head.
Pretty good sound. Alright, we've set up the perfect opportunity for a spin punch. Only Rasmo could be injected into that. Let's see, if I were to throw a bolt 2 somewhere.
I don't think Spin Punch hits things that are on a lower level than you are.
And you would have a chance to duck out of there. Well, no, wait. Kenya. That's not Kenya. Kenya's our archer. Boneless, and Genya, and the Bolt 2 immediately before Clara gets to do anything. Alright. Settle for a twofer. Need to appropriately position the wizard.
Boneless.
Dr. Boneless.
Our good friend, Dr. Bones. Do not rattle him. He has no bones to rattle.
Rotation has occurred. Ah, there we go. It was a phantom tile between them. Escaping my notice. I don't know, does moving incur additional speed costs at a premium?
Sorry, repeat that?
Movement. Does that add to, like, how much time it costs on your...
I don't remember. I earnestly don't. I think it might. It should be easy to tell if that's the case because you can just bring up the action order. If after you've moved it does, then, you know, then it would have added to it. But I genuinely do not remember.
Yeah, just item yourself. That's worth a point. Also, not great that a lot of these environments seem to have been lovingly designed to always put something in your way, so that no camera angle gives you a satisfactory view of what's going on. Alright, so this random encounter in the woods has been positively tame.
Yes, this is a very simple encounter, it looks like.
I'm left to wonder what I did to provoke the hate bones the other time.
Ah, you encountered many skeletons? Oh no, Loon. He's dead.
Skeletons, while completely unequipped.
Ah, okay, there he is.
Now we have cash. Cash which is not spent at bar. Not today. And I can see that, in general, among many shops, the overall selection is progressing. That's sort of a metric that exists alongside the different cities having different flavors of equipment that they deal in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much the... Depending on the city, it deals in different equipment. Yes, sorry. I am a little minor bit distracted. Castles have all the cool knight shit. There is one engineering city, and thus it deals with many, many guns.
Excellent.
Behold, gun.
For now, the entire war budget has gone into a second suit of linen.
Well,
Guard it
linen
well,
is
then.
very rare.
It is as mithril.
Well, you need like 35 layers of linen to make an armor made of linen.
This is just a shirt.
Ah, yeah, well, the linen shirt is very different. You need at least 2 layers of linen to make a linen shirt. And you know, linen doesn't grow on trees.
My wizard could almost by osmosis learn the punching arts.
It does grow in the ground, but not on trees, so it's very rare and expensive.
There is going to be a lot of diving into these menus, checking up on things that I could be learning. Got points to spend. I want to put them to work. Increase speed after being hit. Or block arrows. I can see that why that's quite expensive. Concentrate. Ah. Perfect hit. Interesting. We are qualified to enter the world of crime. Goodbye, archery. Get paid to bleed. Interesting. Catch thrown objects. And some movement boosts. This implementation of Tactics job system, it causes a lot of possibilities to explode out rather quickly. It may take some time for me to settle into any semblance of a plan.
Ah, sorry, I had to go deal with Dog. Dog has been dealt. He is excellent at poker.
Further encounter. Almost is only level 3. In fact, most of our regular humans are quite underleveled.
This wizard has
Rasmo
no
leads
bones.
the pack by a vast degree.
Yeah, Rasmo will almost always be your highest level man. Thus, it is sometimes recommended to just, you know,
Bench the
keep
Rasmo.
Rasmo out at a time.
Restrain his immense power.
Mhm.
Defeat both of the enemies. Or no, wait, there's another one over there. And a bird.
A cat
Okay,
dog.
There are several enemy. Alright, good to know.
A red cap.
Suppose I could just as well have Rasmo spend his time shouting at the less advanced soldiers. Make them swift. Blinded by a knife. Except not yet blinded. Blindness must follow later.
Am I the one having internet problems? Or...
I am the one having internet problems.
Okay.
The eventually YouTube-ed version of this stream will be coherent.
The internet is a confusing and terrifying thing created by wizards who didn't know what they were doing.
The architects of the internet knew exactly what they were doing.
Ah, a bird. I see.
I must destroy him.
The Goblin Regolio.
Lightly packed. I think I'd consider dropping Clara back into Squire just in order to pick up counter tackle.
A bodily attack when you are being bodily damaged.
Counter their body with your body.
Body exchange program.
It may take a bit of doing to get these wizards caught up to regular levels. Given that they have to eventually someday earn the right to recover mana during a fight. Good. Tear this bird apart. Deal only damage. Leave only footprints. One can also consider leaving gratitude for the use of time-wasting status effect moves. Motivational yelling will not cease at any time. In all activities, the generation of morale takes precedence. These encounters go a fair touch better when I have control of an entire team.
Yes.
Chance to organize them with some semblance of strategy. Hound must be taught to respect personal space. This is a hot zone, dog. You do not belong here.
Is it a dog, do you think?
Enough for tax purposes. Dog enough to know better. I'm appreciating the swiftness of my thief. They're working out well.
Speed is powerful.
Still going to definitely take a while to get all of these characters appropriately up to speed. In the, like, more, you know, vague progression, tempo, development sense. Definitely feeling some strong degrees of wonkiness in the growth curve of the early game. You don't even have to look at the target. Spell will happen regardless. Downside of becoming so swift is that it's taking ages for these corpses to dissolve. Yield your treasures to me, bird remains.
Bird is too much.
There's not much need to linger around collecting corpses, since these are just monsters.
Not really, no.
They have only tactical
monsters,
value.
yeah, the only things that monster corpse will give you are crystals that will heal you, or, you know, occasional, like, items. So, like, you'll get a potion or something from picking up their corpse.
Not nearly the vast strategic value of absorbing humans.
Yeah, it's not really worth doing.
Yes, approach final hand. Receive judgment. I will collect what value is willing to be put on the field. Potions is potions. but they're not something to get hung up over. Especially when completing the fight still gives dollars. Dollars may be converted to potion at the appropriate vendors.